All right, what's up, guys? So, Trapologist has uploaded a video titled 15 Rappers Who Check Streamers. Yeah, bro, because that's one thing about it is that I've listened to rap music before becoming a content creator slash, yeah, like, YouTuber, streamer, all that stuff. And that's one thing that I've learned is that, rappers don't like to be messed with unless like you're cool with them. And then it's like one of those, like, I guess like a friendly way of like, mess with them. Like you might, but that's the thing though. I feel like some streamers, they will hear that and then they're like, oh, I got to get on this guy's good side in order to do something crazy. And it's like, nah, bro, it don't work like that. It's one of those things where you have to understand their comfort level. And if you do some things that's gonna make them uncomfortable, how do you expect them to react to it? And it's like, oh well, we're friends. That don't mean nothing. I'm like, if one of my friends put me in an uncomfortable spot, I'm gonna check them over it. The friendship might continue on, it might end, but it's one of those things where I'm like, if you do something to make me uncomfortable, I am gonna have to check you on it. So, or just cut the person off. Like, that's one thing that I've learned to do over the years where I'm like, hey, if there's somebody out there that I ain't chilled with like that, yeah, I'm like, I'm cutting you off, especially if you put me in an uncomfortable spot. So, but now, anyways, let's go ahead and get to this video. Make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Trapologist. And with that being said, let's get to this video.
Is y'all twitching? Get back to twitching.
Oh, yeah.
Get to twitching.
I plan get murked like that and get laughed at. You did.
Yeah, fact, you're right. No, I was slapping. Yeah, for real.
Jack Doherty, he is just way too many people. Oh yeah, this one was pretty crazy, but no, yeah, Jack Doherty, he's somebody where I'm like, yeah, there probably a lot of different people ain't gonna want to collaborate with them and stuff just because of the amount of like, well, for the controversy that he'd be a part of. But then on top of that, it's like, yeah, and you see every clip when he got somebody involved in, unless it's somebody he knows and that he's cool with. For the most part, anybody else, they were like, nah, man, I ain't want to be bothered with you.
One rapper checked the streamer for dissing his dead brother.
Yep.
And NLE Chopper almost smoked the streamer for stealing his money. These are rappers who check YouTubers and streamers.
No, it was NLE. So for that one, it was NLE Chopper's friend, but he was, yeah, because I think it was, dang, what's that guy? I can't think of that streamer's name. But anyways, Prime, I think maybe. But anyways, he took some money, I think, from the guy. I don't know if I didn't see that clip or not, but I just always see that part where they got to arguing with each other. But it wasn't in Elite Chopper.
Because Mano is an older rapper, and a YouTuber named Booba tried joking around with Mano like he could beat him up and take his chain.
Yeah, I remember
Booba
this.
goes up to Mano to interview him. Mano lets Booba know not to
I don't think this guy I don't know if it was just him that was doing it or if there's a bunch of people that was doing this, but no, I think it got to a point where it's like the rappers had to be in on it because it's like, yeah, you walk up to somebody talk about, yeah, I can beat you up, and it's like, do I know you from somewhere? It's like, yeah, bro, go ahead, go on about your business, man. I ain't even gonna entertain that. But no, yeah, I don't know if it was this guy or if it was other people that were doing it, but yeah, it was like guy was just going around just all these different rappers, and he was like, yeah, I can beat you up. It's like, bruh, you must not know them like that in things. But anyways,
crazy since he is already not in the best mood. But Booba starts the interview off by talking crazy since he said his objective is to snatch some chains.
I came over here like
right now, don't say nothing crazy though.
Nah, I'm just saying like I came over here like my objective over here today was to, you know what I'm saying, snatch some chains. You feel what I'm saying? Like I already.
You should try that.
Nah, I'm saying I already.
Booba keeps joking around. So Mano goes on to ask him if he wants his moment, since he doesn't chill with all the trolling. That's when Booba starts stuttering and continues asking crazy questions.
Wait, why? So why they keep looking at me like that? Like they're making me feel a type of way.
You want your moment, right?
Huh?
You want your moment, right?
Wait, what you mean?
You gonna get it.
Nah.
Guarantee you gonna get it.
Not like that. I'm just saying like.
Guarantee you. On everything I love, you gonna get your moment.
All right, so wait. So let me borrow your chain. Let me borrow your chain.
Be nice.
I can't borrow your chain.
You can.
I can't borrow your chain.
You want to borrow my chain?
Yeah, let me borrow it. Let me put on your chain so I can see how it feels.
And that's the thing where I'm like, notice how none of the friends are like talking on Mano. None of his friends are laughing. I guess more so laughing at the streamer because they're like, yeah, this guy about to get hurt. But they're not like trying to like chime in or like, oh yeah, this guy be doing that. Nah, they just letting the moment happen. They were like, something's getting ready to go down.
Booba multiple times to chill out, and you could easily tell he was getting annoyed since Booba was wasting his time. But that's when Booba asks Mano a question about how bad he would whoop him, and that's when things went left because he does this next.
Look, quick question, right?
Now
Hold on, look, quick question, right? On a scale of 1 to 10, right? How badly, right? You think I could like beat your? Chill. Yo, chill.
While doing that, you could hear him say to Booba, "Didn't I tell you not to play with me?" You have to be careful when playing with some people because everyone doesn't have the same sense of humor.
Yeah.
And streamer Aiden Ross had to learn this the hard way because one day he decided to link up with Moneybagg Yo.
Oh, I think
While
I
they are
remember
together,
this.
Aiden is freestyling with Zayas and Moneybagg, and everything starts off smooth. Moneybagg is vibing and trying to show Aiden how to freestyle.
Notice how Aiden, he don't play like this no more with people. I think he's embracing, because isn't he supposed to be like, I guess, canceled or a part of cancel culture or something like that? And yeah, but I think he'll say some other crazy stuff, but he don't be saying like I guess what is the word I'm looking for and stuff. Not shady, but not sketchy either. Dang, I can't think of the word, but it's just he be saying some stuff that's like out of pocket, and it's like, yeah, bro, there's people that just they don't play like that. So it's like, yeah, it works with your friends and everybody else. Sus. That was the word. I knew it was a word that it started with an S and things, but anyways, yeah, but it's like you can't be saying like such things, I guess somebody that's not like that and stuff. So I guess like, if it was somebody like James Charles, it will work out. This is Moneybagg Yo. He's not James Charles. It ain't gonna work out like that. So
Hold on, I gotta catch it.
Aiden then tries pranking Moneybagg, so he says something sus to him during the freestyle. That's when Moneybagg looks confused and tells Aiden that he's BSing.
Just look at my wrist, I got time today. Moneybagg, you looking so fine today. What? Yeah, pull a wine to red.
That's crazy.
I got blue on me.
Hell no. Bro, I don't wanna let your playing.
Huh?
You bull, bro. Don't ever say nothing like that again.
Moneybagg was dead serious and not rocking with the sus jokes, since everyone doesn't like joking that way. So Aiden asks for one more chance, and he starts freestyling on another beat a few seconds later. But this time, he says some more off-the-wall stuff to Moneybagg later into the freestyle. But Bag lets that one slide.
Dead serious.
Okay. I got you. One more chance.
And he does it again anyways.
I got you. Alright, I got you. Come on. I didn't mean to say that either, bro. Moneybagg, you going crazy, sir. I like it. I compliment you because you are killing it. You're gonna have to buy me a purse, but not that's a purse. Wait, stop, wait, I mean, wait.
Aiden then asks for one more beat and does the same thing again. And this time, Moneybagg swings at him to make him chill out with all of those weird jokes and walks out since he doesn't play around that way.
Just give me something quick, like, Bone says I was a jit. Grab a toothpick, grab it, twist it, like it's a. Hey, wait. No.
But that ain't nothing, because this next rapper completely went off on a streamer for trying to steal some of his money. One day, Aiden Ross was doing a big stream, and he decided to bring iShowSpeed and Izzy Prime on his stream, since he was going to have
Prime,
NLE Choppa and his friends there. During the stream, NLE Choppa and everyone were dancing since the views on the stream were going crazy. But in the middle of dancing, NLE Choppa and one of his rapper friends from Memphis named Lil 100 started throwing money on Speed to hype things up even more. That's when the streamer Prime started picking the money up off the ground, and 100 and Choppa tell Prime to put the money down, and they need all that back since it's their money. 100 keeps telling Prime to put all his money.
I think because this is always one of those clips where I'm like, I watch videos like this and I feel like it's an iconic moment, in Aiden's stream. But I definitely think that there should have been somebody like refereeing this situation. It went too far. And I think that, somebody should have told Prime, it's like, okay, it's like, you wouldn't like if somebody was grabbing your money. It's like, I get that if you think that, oh, we're all cool here, there's some people that ain't thinking like that. So yeah, it's like, but then also talking to the guy, I'm like, hey, look, man, like, if it's really that much of a problem, I'm like, hey, I'll go talk with them, get the money back, and then then you got your money, everybody's chilling and stuff. Because I'm not trying to have it where it be some stuff goes down, and now I'm looked at as I guess like as a suspect, because they were like, yeah, there are people getting hurt on your dime. So yeah, I'm like, I'm not trying to have that. So, but anyway,
back on the ground since he had no business picking it up. And that's when things start to get heated, because Prime gets mad, saying he didn't touch their money.
take my money out of his pocket. I don't got your money in my pocket, bro. My money now and make it look like
Everyone then starts laughing at Prime while he's getting checked. That's when Prime tells one.
But I think he should have showed him too. It's like, pull his pocket out and like, look, bro, I fake grabbed at it. It's like, but yeah, you just got some people out there where it's like, I think, but with Prime though, it's like you just see the stuff leading afterwards, like with his career and stuff. You seen where he was definitely somebody that was about problems, and I'm like, bro, it's gonna be a tough life for you living like that. But anyway,
he's from the south side of Chicago, but 100 lets Prime know he doesn't care where he's from, and he doesn't play about his money.
Hey, bro, I'm from Chicago, from the south side. Man, I don't know where you from. I'm from Jordan Downs. I don't play about my money. I don't know what it is. Play about my money, boy. Twitch on jail. Talking about get down there and get the strip. I ain't got out of no jail. How many times you want me to tell you that? I ain't been to no jail. You want me to tell you that again? It's on Gray Street. What you talking about? Yeah, all right. I don't play about my money. Y'all back to twitching? Get back to twitching.
Prime then tries saying something else slick to him, but that's when 100 walks up and checks him again. So Prime sat down and stopped talking for a minute, since he could tell that 100 wasn't playing.
Back to twitching. All right.
After 100 kept talking about it, Prime then said it was nothing but $40. But 100 let him know that it was about the principle.
No, it's like you don't just be taking people. I don't care. Look, it could even be $1. I'm like, it's one of those things. I'm like, hey, look, bro, I want my money back. Okay, so you went, and that's the thing, and it's like he is Elite Chopper's friend. Like it was like 100 or something like that. Like he's right. It's like it shouldn't matter whether it's 40, 4 cents. I'm like, it's my money, I made that money. So it's like you ain't gonna be trying to have control over money that I made and stuff. So I'm like, oh, if that's the case, then I'm like, then yeah, I start taking his stuff. I'm like, you see how that feels? I'm like, so yeah, it's like it's one of those things you can't just have ownership or say so over my money. I don't think Prime understands that, but I guess when he's in a similar situation himself, then he'll understand.
Since the main reason he was mad was due to Prime picking up his money off the ground without even knowing him.
$40, shorty? I don't know what it is. It's the principle. I don't play about my money. Don't even put no my money. Like I said, $40? And I got a pocket full of money. I don't give a what it is. $40 in a roll. Right, bro. Boy. Is y'all twitching? Get back to twitching before somebody get to twitching.
100 tells Prime to get back to streaming before someone gets to twitching, since he was letting Prime know that he'll really take things there. That's when things heat up even more.
Get your people, bro. Grabbing my money, putting my money. His money. That's my money, bro. His money. Like you taking something from me? Ain't nobody never took nothing from me in my life.
Everyone tries to calm things down since they know 100 is dead serious. Prime eventually leaves due to what 100 did to him.
I don't even want to be in a room, shorty, because I be... Easy. We both ain't, because I don't know who no people think I am.
Thankfully, Prime left before things got too bad, because 100 was willing to take it there. But that isn't the only time someone checked Izzy Prime. In August 2023, Aiden Ross started talking with Charleston White, and fans were rocking with the two. So Aiden planned a trip to Vegas for him and Charleston.
Yeah, Charleston White, for those that don't know of that guy, he's somebody where I think he purposely causes problems because he knows how quick he'll call the cops. And it's like, bro, then stop causing problems with people.
Prime was also invited since he and Aiden are close friends. During the trip, Charleston and Prime constantly had
that's where that meme came from?
While they were out to eat, that's when things took a turn. Because Prime calls Charleston White Rainbow due to something that he had done in the past. Charleston then asks Prime why is he worried about what he does with his Jimmy.
Why are you worried about it though? Prime, we're just asking.
Charleston then asks why Prime even jumped in the conversation if Aiden was asking him a question.
Yes. This man just asked me a straight up question. Yes. This come jump in. This come jump in. This come jump in and go to talking on my but what you talking about my for? What you talking about my for?
And like Aiden, because that's the thing though. Like I guess like for somebody of the non-black persuasion and stuff, it's you don't expect black people to get to talking that loud, and then what they're saying too. It's like why is this at such an elevated volume? I'm like, hey, where's an Xfinity remote somewhere? I'm like, we gotta turn this down a little bit and stuff. So yeah, man, it's like like black people will understand. Like that, so this is normal. This is like volume 5, but it's like, yeah, to a white person it's 55. And so I'm like, yeah, and it's like with some Bose speakers attached to it. It's like, yeah, y'all, it's just like talking to the microphone, bro. But it's like you just gotta tone it down a little bit.
Prime then gets pissed and lets Charleston know that he's not playing with him. Charleston tells Prime that he's not playing with him either, and the two continue arguing for a few more seconds before things take a turn.
I ain't playing with you. I ain't playing with you then. You.
Charleston then starts calling Prime all types of names, since Prime called him Rainbow. Prime tells Charleston to watch how he talks to him, so Charleston then stands up over Prime, asking him what he is going to do, since he wants to act so tough with him.
You into my though, but you into my though. Watch how you go. You watch out what you want. You came and jumped. You ain't gonna do that.
Look, hey, he got some pepper, yeah.
When Charleston starts checking Prime, he asks Aiden to get Charleston away from him, since he didn't want to risk getting maced or poked up by Charleston.
And I'm gonna spray it too. Keep talking. I'm gonna spray it like you gonna do something.
Charleston then lets Aiden know that he's going to leave the stream, since Prime wanted to be the center of attention before he had to do something to Prime. Prime then went live on IG after the situation took place, since people were saying he ruined the stream, and he said the only reason he didn't touch him was due to him having the mace.
You can go watch it. He stood up over me because I called him, and then he like, you a punk. And I was stood up. All I did was stood up. Then he got the mace. We got the mace. That's the threat. I'm like, bro, I ain't did.
Then, not long after that, fans found out that Aiden and Prime had called the police on Charleston White to have him removed from the hotel, since they didn't want Charleston actually harming Prime.
But they pressing me by being a snitch and you been blowing your all day. Then you want to call the cops? What kind of They been blowing me a Europe, man. Been blowing me, then call the police on me. Yeah, Prime and call.
Dang, I didn't know that.
I threatened him with weapons, man.
Now, let's move on to Neon, because Neon is a streamer who always acts tough online and talks crazy. Until one day, he ended up running into one of the people he was acting crazy towards and got checked. Because Neon kept doing a disrespectful drill dance named Naughty Bop that makes fun of a 14-year-old rapper who got stabbed in a train station in New York. And the dance was created by Naughty's ops to disrespect him. Fans told Neon to chill while doing the dance multiple times, since he isn't from the streets and shouldn't be making fun of the dead. That's when Naughty's brother, Didi Osama, saw a clip of Neon and asked him if he could stop disrespecting his dead brother.
Yeah, I just, that's something that I'll never understand. It's like, cause it was, dang, I can't think of the, I think it was like Young and Ace where they did that song and it was sampled from the one song from, White Chicks. And if I did not know what that song was like about and stuff. So I'm listening to it and then I got to listening to the lyrics and I'm like, dang, this song seems kind of dark and stuff, but yeah, it's like you just hear like, oh, okay, it's like, it's a song being, or like that song from White Chicks being sampled for a rap song. I'm like, oh, I gotta listen to that. But once when I knew what that song was about, I was like, look, it's no disrespect to Young and Ace and any of the guys in that song, but I just can't listen to it. It's one of those things where it's just when you know what they're rapping about and stuff. Yeah, I try to avoid music like that where it's like, it's disrespecting somebody. But yeah, at times though, I guess like maybe if the person is alive to defend themselves, but if it's talking on people that are dead, I'm like, I can't do that. But yeah, to do a dance though, where it's like, and then it's a dance mimicking how the person died, yeah, that's one of those things with Neon. I'm like, bruh, you gotta have better sense than that. But
Neon didn't listen. So one day, Didi got Neon's location and tried jumping Neon and his manager.
Neon!
So that person ran back in the house. They was like, forget that.
Neon ended up getting away to avoid getting hurt. But 3 months after the incident, Neon bumped into Didi and made him apologize.
I thought it was the other way around, though. I thought it was this happened first, and then he still was doing the dance, and then that's when that's what I had thought would have happened. But anyways,
the dance, making fun of his dead brother.
Listen, I just want to tell you this, baby boy. Like, you, you don't know where I come from. Like you not from the streets, baby boy. Like you was really a nerd, baby boy. You was really a nerd, baby boy. I'm trying to tell you, like, look at me. Why you not looking at me?
Sorry, my bad.
I'm not trying.
He looking at his security. He's I'm like, hey, you gonna help?
Neon was scared, and his security guard was on standby, since they didn't want Didi doing anything to Neon. But he let Neon know he didn't want to hurt him. He just wanted him to apologize, since he's dissing someone he doesn't know.
Cause like, you know my heart, like, my mom be on the gram watching.
I want to apologize to her too, bro. It's not right what I did.
You gotta apologize to my mom, my fans, my everything. It's not even about that even, my heart. It's just about, you're not even in the streets to be even saying my brother.
It was back in the day. I didn't realize what I was doing, bro.
Yo, woo.
Yeah, but it's like, bro, you're on the internet. You can do research. That's one thing that you'll never catch me doing is a dance where I'm like, yeah, let me just go ahead and just do this dance just because and stuff. No, my thing is this. If I'm seeing or if I'm hearing a song that's being played alongside with this dance, and yeah, you know, at times you'll see where like certain dances, they just be used, like the moonwalk for an example. But that's the thing though, nobody died behind the moonwalk. So it's like you can see that in a bunch of different, but I guarantee and I promise you that dance was more so being used for the diss track towards Didi Osama's brother. So that's why I'm like, yeah, I feel like that it's like, okay, they're gonna most likely be playing lyrics, especially if this is like during the time frame of TikTok. They most likely gonna be playing lyrics that's matching with the dance. And then yeah, you can right then and there do like, you could just like do like a listening research and be like, okay, well, like, or just you know what's being said and talk about it. You understand English, you understand. So it's like, that's why I just don't understand. How can you not know? You know, like, and yeah, and you're in this. My thing is this: you're more of a bigger content creator than me. But it's like my thing is that I could just go and see or hear some stuff, and I'm like, well, let me see what that means and look it up. You can't be that clueless to the internet, bro.
Why you not paying attention?
So I'm nervous,
you know
bro.
how I feel right now? I feel like slapping the shit.
And that wasn't the only time Neon got checked by a rapper. But this time, things were way worse. This time, Neon was out doing a stream with Ruby Rose. And at some point during the stream, they went to the studio. And while they were in the studio, NLE Choppa pulled up. And this is when things got tense. Choppa was pissed at Neon since some of Neon's fans got Choppa's show canceled and caused him to miss out on money. That's when they cut the cameras off. And Choppa lets Neon know that he messed up his concert. So he owes him the money he would have made from the show due to that happening.
Hey, bro, you still one of my shows, bro. Your show? Yes, man. Wait, what did I do?
You was outside or something. I was supposed to perform. And then they seen that you was on live and they raided the whole hotel and the whole show got canceled.
Dang.
No way.
You got it swatted. On God, couldn't even perform. I was supposed to get paid so bad too, so you low-key owe me some money.
And as they were driving away, you could hear
The hotel couldn't reschedule it. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, can we at least reschedule it or
Neon's
something?
security guards say that one of NLE Choppa's partners upped the Draco on Neon's people. Since they were pissed, they lost a lot of money with the show getting canceled.
Oh wow.
Black dude that was in the room with you, the heavy one? Who's our Draco, bro? What's the call?
Come here, Sneeko. I didn't say bye.
Neon might need to stop linking up with rappers because there's no telling how far some rappers will
I just
go.
noticed like Neon looks small, like compared, because this is Ruby. I don't really know Ruby Rose like that, but I'm like, if this is Ruby Rose, yeah, because I don't see nobody. So I'm assuming yes, this is Ruby Rose. He looks small compared to her and stuff. Like she looks like 1997 China compared to him. Like he looks like a kid.
If he gets their show canceled or trolls their dead people. But Neon isn't the only streamer who got checked by a rapper.
Like if she wanted to choke slam him, she could have. Like and that's the thing. Nobody will be, unless there is a woman in there, nobody will be able to do anything about it. Like he would just have to, because if I'm his security guard, he says something to Ruby Rose. Ruby Rose grabs his arm, lifts him up, slam him on the table. He's laid out unconscious. all I could just do is the security guard is just like scratch my beard, because I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this information. Like, do I, because it already happened. So like it's so I like, hey, Miss Ruby Rose, could you please leave the facility so we can send the Neon? Because I don't know what I'm supposed to. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I know I'm gonna probably get fired once he regains consciousness, but I don't know what to do with that information.
because Sneeko was streaming one day and listening to the New York drill. And while rapping the song, he disses a dead person from New York named J Rip. So one day, New York drill rapper C Blue linked up with Aiden Ross, and they were doing a jail stream. Sneeko was also there. So once C Blue noticed Sneeko, he instantly checked him for dissing J Rip and made him apologize for speaking on him.
You on the internet dissing my homies. I'm gonna need a personal apology.
Just apologize, bro. Real. You did.
He's talking about him, not about me.
For me, person I got tatted right here. For me, 13-year-old mans I lost. For me, to the street. I just need an apology for me.
I didn't diss anybody.
Yeah, you did.
Who?
You said you were singing a song for me. You said you smoking on J Rip type.
Right after I said that, I apologized.
I bet.
You saw it in the clip.
No, I didn't.
Thankfully, C Blue handled the situation in a mature way and didn't flash out on Sneeko. But I can't say the same about the next person, because YouTuber prankster White Dolomite saw Boosie while he was shopping in Walmart and tried acting tough with him since he knew that it'll go viral. But things didn't go as planned for the prankster. Dolomite pulls up on Boosie and his crew and tells Boosie to hand him something off the shelf in a racist way.
Boy, I said hand it to me now. Boy.
That's crazy.
Boosie, I'm the real bad.
Boosie was
That's
confused
crazy.
at first, since he couldn't believe what was going on, and his crew tried telling the prankster to chill out, since they'd really do something to him. Seconds later, one of the dudes with Boosie smacks the prankster up since he was going too far.
I feel like I remember something along the lines like this, but yeah, it's just, even if I did just seeing it now, I'm like, yeah, bruh, you can't do nothing, you know, in a situation. Because it's like you try to defend yourself, it's like against them. I'm like against a crowd. It's one of those things where it's like you got it where a rapper where it's like he done went down for some crimes before, because that was like, I remember that was why he was kind of trending. I think he got like freed from prison, or he was like found not guilty, some stuff like that. But and then on top of that, his entourage, yeah, bro, you can't do nothing with that. So
Man, I will beat your Wait. Don't talk to him like that. Boy, you playing on your...
Dolomite then calls the cops on Boosie and his people and tries getting them arrested since they hit him.
But that's crazy. You approach them talking crazy, and then you expect them to not react. Oh, because it's just a prank, bro. That's one thing about it where I'm like, for as long as I've been a content creator, I've never have had no ideas. I've had millions of other ideas where it involves me in the comfort of my home and not having to offend anybody in the process. But I've never thought of, let me go outside and harass people and then expect them to not react. That don't make no sense. Yeah, probably if he's still, my thing is this, if he's still doing this till this day, then he ain't learned nothing from the situation. But I guess when he finds himself waking up, you know, a doctor with a light, all like, hey, I'm like, can you hear me? It's like, hey, wake up, man. And then like, then maybe, just maybe he might have learned his lesson. But best case scenario, this is this is the best way it could have ended for him.
Dolomite tried pulling the same prank on T.I. and Trey the Truth because they were out working on something. Dolomite pulled up on them and started talking to them in a racist manner.
Here, stop taking these pictures here, boy, in my building. Hey, what are you guys doing here, boy? You
could tell everyone was confused, and that's when he grabbed the prankster by the neck and let him know that they don't
This
play
gotta
with
be a
any of the racist jokes.
It gotta be a comedy skit, because I'm like, there ain't no T.I. put his son in a headlock, but a man just walked up to you and started talking to you in a racist way, and you don't do. Yeah, no, I refuse to believe that this is real. Gotta be a comedy skit. And then just like how usually in most cases it's like, if it's the person that's doing the prank, the person that they got having as the cameraman, the camera is shaking, they trying to be all hitting and stuff. You got somebody standing there, at least they would have noticed about like, hey, what's this guy doing? Why he just stand? What's this dude in this big red shirt showing up? I'm like, when they even make shirts that big?
But we don't prank with the boy with the racist.
Trey then lets Dolomite know that he needs to find another way to try and go viral, since the racist stuff is going to end up getting him hurt.
Hey, I don't know what you trying to do, go viral. We on positive vibes.
It's a prank, it's a joke.
Look, if this how you trying to go viral, bro, that's hurt out here, man.
No,
you can't hold on, bro, and I ain't nobody's boy, man. Go about your business, man. What's your name?
White Dolomite.
This ain't the way to go about it, bro.
Now, let's move on to Quando Rondo, because a YouTuber named That Boy Q was in the mall testing people's diamonds to see if they were real. He ran into Quando and wanted to test his chain, but he wanted to pull a camera trick on Quando, so he turned the tester off to make it seem like Quando's chain was fake. And Quando felt some type of way about this.
Test my chain.
Are you down with this trend? No, it ain't doing that, is it?
Man, love, bro, quit playing with me, man.
No, I'm trolling y'all. They're very real. I'm trolling.
Huh?
The guy lets Quando know that he's trolling, but Quando warns the YouTuber that he could get murked for playing that way.
Got that fake diamond test. Nah. No, but y'all playing get murked like that.
After Quando said that,
You gonna murk somebody over it? I guess people, they probably, if they were to, because if you guys can see, I'm really into sneakers and stuff. If somebody was all like, oh, I was like, I want to do like a sneaker testing on your shoes, and they were like, oh, the shoes is fake, and I'm like, fam, do you want to, I guess, like, go up to the Champs or Foot Locker where I got the shoes from? Because that's where I be mainly getting my shoes. Either that, or if I do get them online, GOAT, And I it'd be like Nike, Adidas and stuff. I go to reputable, stores and websites and stuff. So I'm like, fam, do you want to go over to the store? I'm like, I remember the cashier. I even remember the exact steps that I took inside the store. So I'm like, hey, if you want to say that they fake, then you can. But I'm like, I know I don't know if I do that with all my shoes, but there be sometimes like I'll put the receipt inside the shoe box because that's like, I guess if I don't leave with the bag, but there be times where they just put the shoes in the bag and stuff and then put the receipt off in there and things, or if they just hand it to me. But it might be some shoes where I'm throwing them away. But yeah, for the most part, I'm like, there's probably only one pair of shoes because I know people were like, oh, those could have been fake, but from StockX, and it was the Flint 13s and stuff. And so I guess, but I had gave them to, or not gave them, but I sold them off to a reselling store, and they didn't say nothing about the shoes and stuff. So yeah, but I don't think I would be mad. Like it's something where I'm like, all right, if that's how you feel, then that's how you feel and stuff. I mean, I remember when I went into the store and bought them, from Foot Locker and Champs or GOAT, wherever and stuff. But I'm like, but if you want to say they're fake, that's on you. But I don't think I'm gonna threaten somebody's life over it.
YouTuber stopped talking and agreed with Quando. You could tell his whole energy changed after he was checked for doing that. And you gotta be careful with who you invite over to your house, because streamer Jack Dorothy decided to invite Rich the Kid and some of his people over to do a rapper-streamer collab. While Rich the Kid wasn't the one who pressed Jack, one of his partners did, because Rich's partner's girlfriend ended up losing her expensive hoodie in Jack's crib. So Rich the Kid's partner started pressing Jack.
I think I remember something like
about
this.
His girlfriend losing her $1,000 hoodie.
Dang,
Bro,
1,000?
That's my point. So take that out there, because now is not the time to play. Bro, we're not playing that.
My hoodie's like gone.
Bro, what? Are you good? Are you lost? You good? No. Missing. What you mean?
He ain't playing either. It's not a game. Well, somebody
Jack was scared and confused, and Rich the Kid homie forced Jack to leave the room and try to go find the hoodie, since he said if he didn't find it, he was going to slap him.
Figure out who did.
Bro, there's no way you're pressing me about the hoodie. There's no way.
Figure it out.
There's no way.
Yeah, and the crazy thing about it is like Jack Doherty, he's probably, oh, it's only $1,000 hoodie. That's the thing though. It ain't no, it's just only $1,000 hoodie. That's her $1,000 hoodie that came out of her pocket. So yeah, or whoever's, but it's like, it's one of those things where I'm like, the funny thing is, I wouldn't have known her. I didn't know him. I wouldn't even know Rich the Kid. They just had me there. I'm like, hey, this just, you just here on just, some like streamer rapper stuff. I'm like, all right, cool. Sitting down, eat my pizza and stuff. If they would have approached me and been like, hey, somebody took her $1,000 hoodie, I'm like, you check anything that you need to check. But I'm like, my thing is this. I want to build that trust with them that I did not take their $1,000 hoodie, but I would be mad for them. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, time out. Who's out here taking $1,000 hoodies and stuff? So yeah, no, I'm like, I probably would have been around that house searching around too. I'm like, nah, because I've been in positions where I done lost things before, and yeah, and it's something where I'm like, hey, look, ain't nobody, no, because there was a time I remember back when I was in middle school, I thought somebody took my my cell phone. And it was like one of them like Virgin Mobile flip phones and stuff. But I took pride in that Virgin Mobile flip phone. Was it that, or was it? No, I think it might have been this other phone that I had. It was like a Verizon. Both. It was either the Virgin Mobile or it was a Verizon phone. Either way, but I took pride. I was like, hey, look, I remember I went up to the PE teacher. I said, nobody can leave this gym till I get my phone back. My phone, it was like hidden behind this like locker thing and stuff. like the latch and stuff. So it was in my locker. I just didn't see it. But I'm like, why would it be like lodged off back there and stuff? So yeah, because I'm like, nah, I didn't put my phone. So, but I remember at that time I started taking my phone with me. I'm like, yeah, they'd say that their phones couldn't be off up in the PE class. But I'm like, yeah, if I put it in my sock or if I had some well, yeah, it was. I know. I remember I actually was wearing some shorts with pockets because they was like the PE shorts they gave you. They didn't have pockets, but I took my phone with me, so.
Yeah. I know.
Reacting like that. No, I was slapping. Yeah, for real. On your loud stick.
Things don't stop there either, because after the hoodie situation, Rich the Kid took one of Jack Dorothy's friends' car keys and drove off in it to disrespect them, since they were pissed about the missing hoodie. And that ain't the only time Jack had problems with the rapper, because one day, he had the Island Boys at his house. They were arguing with each other, and one of the Island Boys swung at Jack, since Jack was talking hard to him.
Y'all gotta shake hands. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. We're cool. I'm good. Whoa.
Now, let's move on to NBA YoungBoy's homies, D-Dog and Who Gang D. Because D-Dog and Who Gang D were walking down the street when a YouTuber came up to them with a camera and said this to them.
I'm a real street. What up? Real street. What about? What that mean?
D-Dog and Who Gang D ain't know what was going on. And then the YouTuber says,
I like your chain.
What that mean?
I'm the original chain. I'm the original chain snatcher.
Is that Stephen Joe?
I'm a real street.
D-Dog and Who Gang D started walking off, but the YouTuber started following them. That's when D-Dog let him know he'll smoke him right there in broad daylight.
Hey, no, much love. Much love. You gonna get stuck?
Oh, no, God bless you.
That's Stephen Joe. Stephen Joe, he always, for those that don't know that guy, he always be messing with people. I used to watch him a lot back some years ago. He used to mess with just like random people and stuff, but I don't know, maybe he started getting recognized. So, but yeah, he did kind of like disappear for a little bit, came back, started messing with rappers and stuff. But yeah, he's calling himself like the OG chain snatcher or something like that. I'm like, bro, it's one of those things. I'm like, yeah, you might be a chain snatcher, but are you a fast runner? Because that's what you're gonna have to do. You better be nearby your car, because if you do that to the wrong somebody and stuff, and then they get the spraying, I'm like, yeah, bro, you ain't gonna have no choice but to run. So ain't nobody gonna stand there and allow themselves to get shot.
And D-Dog is the last person a civilian should try and mess with, because he was arrested for murder at 14 years old. Not too long ago, he was charged in an attempted murder case, because when the cops tried pulling him over, D-Dog got into a high-speed chase that ended with him crashing and killing his homie, who was in the passenger seat. Police found guns and ski masks in the car, and D-Dog's bail was set at an insane $19.7 million after receiving those 9 new charges. So it's a good thing the YouTuber Stephen Joe turned around and left when he did, because ain't no telling.
19 million though? I'm like, fam, who got $19 million to just be given that's crazy.
If he tried to keep acting tough with him. But that isn't the only time Stephen Joe messed with the wrong rapper. In another video, he ran into Chicago rapper FBG Butter and tried joking around with him. He says to Butter, free Lil J, since he knows Butter doesn't rock with Lil J. And this would make him mad. That's when Butter tells him this.
Hey, Butter, dog, free Lil J though. Hey, Butter, hey,
Stephen then takes things a bit too far and follows Butter into the store, picking at him and asking him about Lil J.
Hey, Butter, where Lil J at? What the he at in jail, cool? Why you ain't take him, bring him out, dog? Why you got that man locked up? Why you got his stuff locked up?
Butter asks Stephen if he wants to die right then and there, since he wouldn't stop playing with him. And Stephen leaves the store, since fans know Butter will really crash out.
Bro, you wanna die, cool? Hey, fool, hey, you wanna die, bro? Hey, bro. Hey, let me I fuck with you, bro. Hey, chill. Hey, you gonna kill me?
But Stephen Joe ain't the only one who might need to chill with these pranks, because top-notch idiots almost got smoked for messing with Swifty Blue. Swifty Blue is a rapper from LA, known for songs like Cuerno de Chivo and Swap for Swap with Kodak Black. But back in September 2022, a video started going around of a YouTube comedian trying to press Swifty while he was chilling in the parking lot. The YouTuber came up and asked Swifty,
"You chilling? Hey bro, where's the nearest subway over here?" I'm not from out here, that's why. Looks like you know a lot of directions, my boy. You trying to get dropped or what?
Swifty felt disrespected, so he squared up with the YouTuber and said,
"What you mean get
You look like a type of guy that wants to get dropped, my boy."
What the you mean? You know who I am?
I don't care who you are, bro, but the way your image is, it looks like you're trying to get dropped or what?
Back up, bro. Back up.
That's
on
crazy.
You know who the fuck I am? Where you from, matter of fact? Where you from?
Earth.
What?
I live on Earth. Why you, hey, chill out, bro. It's a video. Just chill out.
The YouTuber was getting pretty scared since the prank was going too far, and Swifty pulled up his
And that's the thing where I'm like, I know people are like, would I do this? I'm like, the only way that me and a rapper will, I guess, be in the same video is if, like, yeah, we know each other, we're cool, all that stuff. Like, it ain't even, I know, like, it ain't even like no rapper, streamer. Like, no, this is friends hanging out. But the only way, I guess, like, if it's me and a random rapper would end up in the same video is if I'm walking by and this guy is like, yeah, he's doing a music video or something, and then you guys catch me in the background. I'm like, wait a minute, there goes TMossBoss in the back. That'd be the only way. But other than that, it's like, if I don't know you like that, I'm not gonna be pulling no jokes like that with
The
you.
YouTuber
So
started panicking and told Swifty it was for a video. Thankfully, the YouTuber made it out of the situation without getting popped. But the whole thing could have gone left for him. Not long after the incident, Swifty went on to Cam Capone News and talked about how you never know when someone will try and check you, even if you're in your own hood.
People who don't with me could come try to try me and test me and rob. You know what I'm saying? I could be the one. You know what I'm saying? Like getting ran up on type shit. It could happen to anybody. It can happen to anybody, simple as that.
And speaking of interviews, one rapper spit on an interviewer for taking up for his op, and another rapper almost tore everything up in the interview house for disrespecting him. So click this video to see rappers who checked stupid interviewers.
yeah, I'm like, yeah, no jumper. I think because I ain't seen videos where it's just been strictly about no jumper and the stuff that be going on there and stuff. So, but anyways, yeah, you know, some of these some streamers they need to just it needs to be a learning lesson for them that it's like you cannot mess with somebody just to like, oh, they're a famous rapper, they ain't gonna do nothing to me. They would do something to you. You do not know that person, all right? So, but anyways, no, yeah, make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Trapologist for more videos like this. Like, subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.